Hey everyone, Samson here. Caustic is getting very popular lately. This guide will get you up to speed if you decide to try him. It will cover all of the basics and some of the more advanced tactics that you can apply. If you find this helpful, make sure to leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell button for more great content. The basics. So, you heard from your friends about the Caustic buff. They can't stop complaining how overpowered he is. And naturally, you want to try him out. You came to the right place. Caustic is one of 3 defensive legends. He excels at holding enclosed spaces, playing a more defensive playstyle, and landing at bunker. All his abilities revolve around his signature Nox gas. The gas has 3 primary effects. It deals each opponent 4 damage per second. This number increases by 1 for each second opponent spent in the gas, up to a maximum of 10 damage per second. This damage bypasses shields. It directly affects the health bar. The gas stuns and blinds your opponents. This is your primary source of advantage provided by the Nox. It lets your team beam down your enemies fast without a fair fight. Caustic is all about avoiding a fair fight. You will not get affected by the gas. As of recently, even your teammates only get blinded by it, without any impairment to their movement. This is probably the main reason you see so much more of him lately. Caustic enjoys 2 passive abilities. Nox Vision allows you to see enemies in the gas. They get lit up in green, similarly to a threat detection scope or Bloodhound's Eye of the Allfather. Your other passive is Fortified. It gives Caustic 2 additional bonuses. You take 15% less damage from any attack. In addition, you are immune to all slow effects and you don't flinch when you receive damage from an opponent's weapon. Nox Gas Trap. This is Caustic's tactical ability. It can hold up to 3 charges. You gain a charge every 25 seconds if you have 2 or less charges available. You can also pick up a trap to regain a charge. It is possible to deploy up to 6 traps at the same time on the map. Upon placing a 7th, the first one will disappear. There are a couple of ways a trap gets activated. First, of course, is when your enemies pass by. It is practically impossible to activate it in this way without getting a single tick of damage. The second way is to shoot the trap. This is an option available to both your team and your opponents. In addition, a trap can be destroyed without activation if someone shoots it in its base. To avoid this, do your best to hide the base when you must place a trap in the open. This ability seems deceptively simple. In fact, it offers you many options. First and foremost, you can use it to surprise enemies and to control their movement in an enclosed location or choke point. Try to put yourself in their shoes in terms of vantage points. If you want to get the full stun and damage, hide each trap behind some element in the environment, like so. Another popular use of the trap is to block off doors like so. This is best used to buy you time as the opponent can still break down the door and come in. Additionally, Watson's tactical ability will damage and trigger a trap that is placed in its electricity arc range. Another great use for the traps is to build a cover if an opposing team catches you in the open. Even a single trap can give you some good cover to heal or shoot from. Whenever you are spending time near a zipline or you see it wiggling from incoming traffic, make sure to place a gas trap near its base. You can try to collect kills and assists by placing traps at the choke point when you are outside the ring or near its edges. Rushing is not a high priority for any Caustic player. However, if your team insists on it, you can decrease the chance of getting third-partied in the back by spreading a few traps behind you as you push. One more small trick is to throw a trap on a downed enemy. This not only secures the kill a lot of the time, but it also stops their team from reviving them in the middle of the fight. This is especially useful in ranked. Remember the tactical implications of the trap. Traps are as much about doing damage as they're about crowd control. People really hate getting into the gas. and will do a lot to avoid it if they suspect any traps are placed in an area. Use them accordingly. Nox gas grenade. Who needs fancy abilities when you can get even more ways to spread Nox around? Caustic's ultimate ability charges over 120 seconds. Definitely consider using each tower you come across and eating each ultimate accelerant in your way. Caustic throws a projectile similar to a frag grenade or GB's defensive bombardment. It instantly spreads Nox all around. If you do it in the open, your opponents will find it easy to run away. In terms of damage, it deals most when thrown in a confined space. You can do this defensively when pushed, but beware the long animation before you can throw it. In addition, you can check it in a window to clear a small space. Beware of Watson's ultimate, as it will delete the projectile before any gas is out. The gas grenade can also provide you with cover similar to Bangalore's smoke canisters. This is useful for fast heals, revives, and fast escapes. Additional tips and tricks. Use grenades. All grenades are strong when used in combination with the gas. Your opponent's movement will be significantly impeded. This makes them easier to hit and increases the amount of damage they will take. Try to learn all of the top spots for Caustic around the map. On Kings Canyon, I really like Bunker, Market, the caves near Market, and the labs. On World's Edge, I like the caves north of Gazer, the long building in Sorting Factory, as well as many rooms in Capital City and Skyhook. There are many more good spots on both maps. Learn them. Any confinement or choke point is your friend. The vaults on World's Edge are becoming a very popular camping spot. Gatekeep any passage or choke point near the edge of the ring for some free kills. Apex Legends is a team game. Make sure whenever possible that your team is on the same page. You do not want to chase a Wraith and an Octane charging at any and every fight in sight. Caustic is best when played with a more tactical and deliberate approach to the game. Some good team comps are Caustic, GB and Wraith, and Caustic, Watson and Wraith. How to win every game with Caustic. This strategy is both simple and powerful. It requires your team's full cooperation. You have to follow several simple steps. Step 1. Pick an uncontested landing spot. Loot it up as fast as you can. Step 2. Once the first circle is on the map, try to deduce where the match will end. Step 3. Head there. Step 4. Avoid all fights you can until you reach the approximate location of the final circle. Step 5. Set up all 6 traps in the best possible high ground area or an easy to defend set of enclosed rooms if that is not available. Step 6. Await your victory. Thank you for watching this guide. I hope you find it useful. Drop a like, subscribe and hit the bell button for more great content. Ask me any and all questions regarding Caustic in the comments.